What's up, gamers? We're gonna do some more woo-wah today. I'm just confirming a doctor appointment real quick. Give me a sec. How's everyone doing today? It's so annoying scheduling a doctor's appointment with this doctor's office. Like, I have to tell them I want an appointment, and they assign me an appointment based on some like vague parameters that I gave them. And they're like, does this time work? And it's like, why can't you just give me the option to schedule online like any other facility in the 21st century? You're doing good? That's good. Let's see, that's good. Yeah, okay, let me do this. We do a little bit of this. We do a little bit of this. That's fine. Alrighty, I think we're ready now. Let me actually get Wuthering Waves up. This guy can't even get the game up before they go on stream. It's been a busy day though today. I went and got some meds for Sheepy, got some screws for various projects I'm doing around the house. It's been a productive week. Oh shoot, I might actually need to restart. Hold on, this could actually be a problem. I might need to restart stream. Wait, hold on. Let's check. Oh yeah, I need to restart stream. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, we should be back. We should be good now. There we go. This game has a weird snafu with OBS where it won't record unless you run OBS as administrator. We should be good now. Okay, let's just hop right into it. Apologies for the need to restart stream there. Oh, I gotta stitch the two videos together. Good lord. We're back, gamers. Speaking of like unfortunate polish, it's weird that you have to open the game for it to update correctly, and then you have to close the game and then restart the game. It should really just do that in the launcher. I didn't have to log in. Okay, what are we doing here? Hey, what's up, Foolie? Welcome in. There's a lot of things to look at right now. So we got trophies, which I assume is achievement. Did I exit the game using like the in-game feature in the menu? No, I just closed it. Maybe that's the thing you can't do. Okay, 6 resonators. How's it going, Foolie? Hope you're staying cool. It's very hot here today. Which I know is sacrilegious to say because it's not actually that hot here. It's pretty hot. It's very humid as well, which is unfortunate. It's not the Oregon that I remember, which makes me upset. Weather do be changing. Maybe you should just shut it down like by closing it with Alt 4 instead. Sounds like that works better. Data bank feels blasphemous. Oh, that's so awful. What is this thing? I don't think they explained this at all. It's for echoes? Stamina boost, okay. So you get this by collecting more echoes? Oh, it looks like a gourd. That's right. Oh, dude, tell me about it. It was so bad when I went to the store today. It was so hot in my car. I hate driving for so many reasons. This is just one of them. We got convene options. We got 20 polls. I just don't know if I want to pull for Jinshi or Jinshi, or if I want to pull for the other person who comes later. I forget. Resonators. We got We got Qixia, we got Baixue, we got Danjin, we got me, we got Yang Yang, we got Verena, we got Encore, we got Yuan Wu. My lady. And it's so unfortunate that this is the guy who I happen to get a constellation for. What are they called in this one? A resonance chain on. I can't believe this. I'm gonna get a second resonance chain on this guy. Unacceptable. We got store here. We got the Genshin month pass thing. Wait, is this? Can you just? What is this? Okay, I thought this was the ticket that lets you like choose the character you wanted. Okay, there's 2 different special currencies here. But I assume, why am I getting like 20 notifications? What's happening? You've got. Is there 2 different currencies in Genshin? I actually can't remember. You can spend the shards for these. Oh, so is it a separate wish for weapons in this game? Oh, interesting. Okay. I have no idea what to do for like a team. Like, should I just stick with the? Let's see here. Look at my team here. So I got me, got Yang Yang, I got Baixue. What did I do here? So concerto efficiency. I don't know what that means. Support and healer. If I'm gonna have a support and healer, I'm definitely gonna use Verena.
We'll make new
Oh,
findings.
I didn't mean to replace myself. Hold on. Okay, main damage dealer Encore, obviously.
You can't do without Encore. Off we go. Shall we
And then
go
do that.
sightseeing together?
And then what does Yang Yang do? She does resonance liberation regeneration. I don't know what any of these words mean. Concerto efficiency. So I'm not a main damage dealer. I assume like it looks more like I'm support. Yang Yang? Okay. Coordinated attack, interruption resistance boost, vibration, strength. What does this mean? So okay, well, actually, this fits for this guy though. Actually, you see, when you see this guy, any vibe that you might be using just deactivates. Just on site. Okay. The Chisha is just a main damage dealer, but not basic attack damage based. I think she's more ability damage based. And then she's having, this is the other thing, like elements are a thing, right? So I'm not even thinking about elements right now. We've got like resonance I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stick with this. Let me switch to the other team. Deploy. I feel like it's gonna be a bit easier to use a ranged character in this game, given how like important dodging is. You'd be further away, so you wouldn't have to dodge as much. In theory. What? You saying I'm wrong? Is there a spot? I mean, I don't think that Lambie knows, but is there a spot in this game where you go to maximize your wish potential, like Venti's hands in Genshin? There's got to be. I don't really know how much I care about listening to the story.
Sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi,
At the moment.
can we
I don't
have
know. Is it like is it worth listening to the story at this point?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box.
Mortis and tenon? Tendon? There's muscles in there?
It was hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, It's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who is more knowledgeable in automata mechanics than I am. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. No need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over.
I just gave you time.
I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortifee's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortifee needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Okay. Holy shiz, wait. Can you imagine? That's sick. I can just talk to him again?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Mr. Mortifee?
Who is Zhang Li?
Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Li Yao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
Let's get it over with. Doesn't seem that far. This isn't that there. This is where I was where I got poked.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifee's description, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
I really like this lion dog. I don't know what it means to have it like this, have this like robot head, but it looks super cool.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifee.
Okay. I also got some, I'm just remembering, I also got some weapons. Training rectifier. I have other weapons now. Nothing too crazy though. That's 20. This one's a little bit better. When intro skill is cast, heals 5% of the resonator's max HP. Can be triggered once every 20 seconds. Increases attack. Heals 5% of the resonator's max HP. When resonance skill is cast, restores 8 resonance energy. This effect can be triggered one time every 20 seconds. Okay, got it. Here we go. Go here. Gives higher attack, sounds like a good choice for her. Spectro Prism. Go. I'm gonna cruise to heal. A baby rose shroom. That's cute. Go Spectro Prism that deals spectro damage with a laser. Why not? I feel like I shouldn't be spending that much time with this, to be honest. I don't really understand what I'm doing yet. I doubt it's that important to maximize at this point.
Mr. Mortifee, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
You're gay. Found anything?
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in Tacit Discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a Tacit Discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Oh, of course. I should have known. The wave-worn phenomena?
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine.
Oral vaccine.
This
That's
sugar
kind of
pearl
cool.
expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
I love like archives like this
Mr.
in any
Mortifee?
world. I find it super cool.
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
Yes, I know that these are things that are true about this. The earthly branches represent
the
time.
earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
How is it falling
It's
in
the
a daily
filing
use if it's
system.
being used for calendars still?
Most of
They're not
Huanglong's
relevant here?
libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
So it's like a time-based filing system?
Exactly. Languages may evolve, names may change, but time remains constant.
It's true.
It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Let's go find the archives about the sugar pearl. Sundial, get.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
That was fast.
Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here.
Sugar pearl vaccine and tacit discord outbreak. Nova Fey is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms including fever, limb pain, and muscle atrophy. To combat this disease, a live attenuated vaccine has been developed and successfully passed phase 3 clinical trials on June 16th at 3 p.m. The medical section establishes a specialized team for this vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze the research progress of the vaccine and provide valuable insights for further studies. Results have shown promising immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution for preventing Nova Fey infection. Preliminary application of a neutralizing antibody detection method for Nova Fey pseudovirus. Efficacy of live attenuated vaccine against Nova Fey. This is like a lot of stuff. Nova Fey favorite cases surpassed 2,000. Let's see. Holy shiz, how long is this? Do I have to read all this? this is like an actual like research paper. What am I looking at? Chongli Yan, female, 29, healthy, no hereditary diseases, register number. Chongli Yao, male, 7 months, healthy, no hereditary diseases. I'm gonna test it on myself and my son. Passes 2,000 with death toll rising. Orange vaccine research group under P.I. Xiangli's leadership. Just lore, okay. There's the importance of delivering Huanglan's medical supplies, which was the front lines for defense against TD. Midnight Rangers valiantly defended the city from the fierce outbreak, but due to transportation line, second generation didn't reach the city. Unlike the standards for mass production and transportation, anybody using the more stable second generation vaccine played a crucial role in protecting the citizens of Jinzhou from TD outbreak, making it a valuable contribution to the battle against this deadly disease. What is TD? I thought it was called Nova Fey. Oh, okay. Tacit Discord's also a disease? Okay. Or it's just like a crucial TD outbreak. Okay. Interruption in the main transportation routes and the treacherous terrain. Refrigerated trucks were used. Professional technicians to ensure proper storage and transport conditions. Only one team successfully arrived with the vaccine expiration date. Within the vaccine expiration date, thanks to the efforts of an unknown resonator who escorted us and eliminated the TDs. The resonator that accompanied the supplies through a fierce battle displayed its sounding ability. Potentially feeling you've seen it before. No registered resonators in our database with similar characteristics. What could this mean? Resembles the first resonator I came across earlier. Yeah, it's pretty long. Section 34, and they will complete the handover tomorrow. It doesn't seem right. It mentions a person who existed during the funding of our state, but the time span is too long for it to be the same person in both reports. Perhaps this character is from history? I'll wait until the 31st to recover and then inquire about this potential mistake. For now, I'll keep this report with me. I've worked 3 consecutive nights without rest.
There are 2 photos here.
One photo shows a group of researchers led by a woman in her 30s. Everyone looks excited and happy. The other photo shows an infant in diapers with a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it, directed towards the infant. You gonna feed a baby a sugar pearl? Kinda effed up. Archive, the first resonator. Year of Wei, all redacted. Resonator name redacted. Resonator redacted reports amnesia regarding their ability with no clear time of awakening. A mark is present on their right hand, no visible post-awakening. What is the mark? Well, I know, but like it's still like a sugar pearl. You know, sticking in a baby's mouth. You're gonna choke on that. So I'm thinking like, is it if TD is a disease, tacit mark would almost kind of be like the smallpox, like the smallpox thing where like you have like a scar at the smallpox vaccine site. That's my thoughts at the moment. Their tacit marking people display a golden halo when they exert their forte. Resonant spectrum tests show a strong syntony with what does that word mean? Syntony? I don't know that word. With multiple patterns, but the cause of resonator awakening remains inconclusive. Further examination is needed to determine the origin. With a non-convergent Rebel's curve with a noticeable periodic waveform. Is it congenital resonator? I feel like I'm reading a doctor's report right now. Waveform graph shows elliptic fluctuations. The pattern of time domain is stable with non-abnormal waveforms. Examination results are determined to be within normal parameters. No risk of overclocking. During the Battle of the Gorges of Spirits, they engaged with combat with an unidentified TD, the Crownless, resulting in a high-risk victory and resolution of the crisis. The morale of the army was boosted and they achieved invincibility. Invincibility? 3 days later, the battle concluded in triumph, with soldiers reporting seeing the resonator standing next to Jue. This event marked the founding of Shinsho in the same year. Shinsho Foundation Ceremony, redacted. Data loss must be addressed before next database maintenance to prevent further issues.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago.
It's a cycle.
Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
Okay, well, it literally explicitly said that, man. Reads the report. I believe it's the Crownless. Yeah, just gonna mention that's about me, yeah. Oh, Yang.
Rover, about the Sugar Pearl.
Talk about the founding of
Zhenzhou was the
Shinsho.
most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the
Okay, I just
catalyst
noticed
to
this
found
now.
Zhenzhou.
This is the first time I've
Tacit
noticed this.
discords were born in the
I don't know
Norfolk
if
Barrens,
you were to type the
and
same
their
thing,
invasion
Sheepy.
route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it.
They are using the exact same voice line every time that she's saying Huanglong. Oh my lord. I'm imagining she pronounced it like incorrectly and they were like, no, that's not how you pronounce it. And so she just did like one recording of it and they just spliced it into every single voice line that she uses it. That's actually so funny. I was wondering why it sounded so out of place to me every time she said it. That's why. It's literally the exact same voice line. So it just like cuts in as like this like Huanglong. It's so funny. Okay. That makes this the awkwardness of it make it a lot more sense.
That embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
See, okay, this is an interesting thing that I think this happens in a lot of sci-fi, where the main character has amnesia, because it puts us in the same role as the character who has amnesia. Because it's like I have no idea what a Threnodian is.
When it comes to the
What is Threnodian?
there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off.
Okay, is that what's happening with Threnodian? I feel like they like wanted every pronunciation of these names to be consistent. Maybe it's like a counter to Genshin, where there is a lot of inconsistency among like the pronunciations of character names and like place names. But I feel like they're doing the same thing with Threnodian. I feel like that was like a weird cut.
According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
And it was in the Gorge of Spirits
Our
too.
sentinel,
It does make it sound
Jet,
really sick.
manifested before us in that battle.
Like like that sounded weird too. Like I feel like every like important word that they're saying, I feel like they had to record like a singular time. They're just splicing it into the voice lines. That feels so awkward.
Rover, about the Sugar Pearl.
Talk about the time indicated on the
We have the
sundial.
symbol way now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle. Maybe we
Oops,
can
okay.
figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues. What
I
do you
enjoy
think,
solving
Rover?
puzzles. Why am I talking about the magistrate now?
I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony. So I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli due to the young age of the magistrate.
I've noticed that. I can't unhear that now. That's actually really awkward. Every single Chinese name that they use is like so obviously spliced in. That's so rough. So the magistrate is good at utilizing talents?
You seem to hold Madam Magistrate in high regard.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's look back
I'd
on
have
what
to
we've
hear.
gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Again, this is one small thing about the writing so far that's like kind of weird to me, is like just the formality of it is very interesting. Like, she is, I don't know, you would say she's typically, right? It just makes it feel like a little bit more stilted and like formal than I would expect for two people who are just chatting, you know?
Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist.
But they're using it here, right?
leaving
But it's just
breadcrumbs
weird
for
moments
us
like
to
that.
Follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to
Weed out the wrong recipients.
She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access.
Okay, I forget, why am I doing this puzzle
If it
again? They
were
mentioned
you,
access. What am I trying to do with this
What
again?
would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'll feel like for responsibility for forgetting why I'm doing this, but I don't remember there being access mentioned as part of the puzzle. I thought it was just a thing that she did for me to do for fun while I waited for her to return. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, what do you mean access? I don't know what that means. It's also funny that they have a lot of like inconsequential dialogue choices where like I have to choose one of the options. They're all the exact same option. They're just phrased differently.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make it sound like I'm old.
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report.
I would appreciate if you used the right pronouns for me.
Progress in investigating the tokens too.
How did it go for you?
Nothing special, a typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempy's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a
Yeah, that's
report
happened
about
numerous
someone
times
going
already.
missing.
Yeah.
I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
That's quite a lot. You got me feeling hungry. Hello? Can you imagine somebody says that to you, like after you like explain, like you talk to them for like a minute? Ah, man, you made me hungry, dude. It looks like you had a fruitful day. It's also interesting. I feel like as opposed to Genshin, you get like a lot more options sometimes. Like I feel like in Genshin you usually get like 2 choices, and similar to this game, right? Like when you're given a dialogue choice, it usually doesn't matter, right? It's just like a choice you can make, and I don't think it really has any impact. I don't think it actually branches the dialogue in many cases, unless it's like like an option tree where like you're like when they were talking about like when I was talking to Yang about like the pearl, right? And it's like, do you want to talk about the pearl, or do you want to talk about the dial, or about the magistrate, or whatever? And those change what they say, because it's like a dialogue tree with optional extra information that loops back to the core. But you get a lot of more like inconsequential options, I think, with this one. Like, I wonder if I answered this, if that would be different from looks like you had a fruitful day. 'Cause this one is a little bit different. These three are all pretty much the same, I feel like. Do you want me to come along tomorrow?
Huh? Are you not going to investigate the tokens? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panqua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
What do
Time
we
to
do
hit
now?
the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities.
And that is the time to meet up with Jinchi. Don't you ever stop? Would be a question mark, but why can I be so mean? I can be so mean to these characters. Like, no wonder they don't like me if I can act like this at times. And that is the time to beat up tacit
Then you'll
discords.
feel right at home with the Midnight Rangers. Or more like the Midnight Danger.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
So why can I lie? Like, why can I just like actively lie? Like, what happens if I lie? Not yet. Poor me.
I have a vacant guest room in my house. And if you don't mind coming over...
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang Yang? Rover told us this morning that she's been offered to stay at the city hall.
Tisha, what the heck, dude?
All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
I thought you'd be a wingman, Tisha. Okay, it does. I think it does change the dialogue up a little bit, but it's kind of like it's sort of like filler in anime, right? Where like technically there's content being added, right? There's a new like pathway being chosen, but ultimately it's going to end up with the same canon no matter what. We're back to the city hall. Okay. We got Team Flare. That's me. I'm looking at myself from the past. Oh, yeah, that's Sanhua. I forgot. That's that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Spend various events on the island of Solaris to earn rewards. We got events finally. Ooh, this looks cool. That's a cool looking clock screen. Okay, cool looking. Significantly less convenient to use than Genshin's. That's okay. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. Country girls make do. A lot of weapons already. Supplies, development materials, mats. We got resources, quests, quest items, presumably. This looks like Genshin with an update. I mean, the UI is literally Genshin's UI for the most part. It's a very different game mechanically. Overdash. After fishing, reach the finish line. Okay. Grapple points. Acetite, fulminate. Unstable energy. Okay, I have to get a utility. Although didn't they already give me this utility? Part of a collapsed sonorosphere scattered all over the world. It records the untwisted memories of the past. The relic merchants will gladly exchange items for it. Okay, so it's like a currency. Databank level absorb echoes to get a higher databank. Higher the max absorbability rarity of echoes. Okay, Rose Shroom. Immune to fusion damage. Provides a buff to surrounding enemies. Okay, I'm not going to read all of these. I think counterattack when the enemy is about to use a certain move. Weakness Halo appears to encounter. Deal damage to reduce enemy vibration strength. Okay, counterattack greatly reduces enemy vibration strength. Okay, so that's what the one guy does. He destroys vibration strength. He goes, "Milady," and then they fall over just out of embarrassment. When the vibration strength is fully depleted, the enemy is immobilized and cannot take any action. Okay, so you can stagger them like that. Resonators gain concerto energy when dealing damage or performing dodges in combat. So you get concerto for dodging, huh? When it's full, the other resonators icons will glow up. Oh, they get to glow up? Let's go. Resonance Liberation. Damaging or defeating enemies grants resonance energy. When it's full, the resonance liberation. Okay, so that's your burst. And then I don't really concerto to energy. Other resonators icons will glow up. Is that what you use for your... Okay, that's the outro skill in the end. So that's concerto energy. That's the outro and intro skills. Resonance Nexus stores information. Okay. Okay. You destroy some vegan mac and cheese right now. Let's go. We got what did we make? We have curry though. Yeah. That's weapon for targeted convene. Yeah, sure, dude. Let's get the Winter Brume rectifier. For sure. For sure. Okay, so much is happening. Let's see here. Events. Gifts of Thawing Frost. I can get this, though. Ascendant Aces, eh? The new resonators enter the simulation training. Make use of their powers to complete the challenge and gather relevant info for rewards. Tanhua. Yang Yang Danjin. I love free stuff. Okay, I'm assuming this is like a permanent event. There's no time limit on this one. 5-star weapon supply chest. Reach Union level 45. What the flip? Oh, this also isn't. This isn't time limited. Okay, only this is time limited. It's not even showing me the other stuff that you talked about, Chippy. So I guess you doesn't care about. I mean, I can't do it really right now. So that's honestly kind of like that to some extent. I feel like in Genshin it just shows you everything even if you can't do it, and it's just like that's kind of annoying. The Forte gauge is restored when resonators inflict attribute damage or coordinated attack damage. Okay. Jinchi may consume Forte gauge to provide additional damage multipliers for certain skills. So she seems like a support. After basic attack with or intro skills cast, use E within 5 seconds while resonance skill is not in cooldown. While in an incarnation, she's a burst main DPS. Oh, okay. For additional damage multipliers for certain of her skills. Okay. Use E within 5 seconds of her casting stage 4 of incarnation. Basic attack. Okay. These descriptions are not very helpful. I'm gonna be brutally honest. Not very helpful. Ooh. Oh. 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 This is a little sexy. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bray. Okay, yes, all the characters do get animations. I didn't even switch to the other characters. I didn't even realize I had them. Who's Yinlin? Ooh. Oh, I like her. Is she a main damage dealer as well? Be gone.
My field of expertise.
Oh, I become a dragon. I'm like a monster. I'm gotta be honest, like the overall like abilities in this game are a lot cooler than they are in Genshin. Thank you for the follow, Foofy. Welcome in. That was your DPS, but I think she's more of a sub DPS. Okay. Gimme. She's pretty fun. Is she available? She's not. Okay, she's not even available here. Okay. Is she just a standard character? How's it going, Fulpy? Oh, okay, okay. Hold basic attack and observe the moving cursor of the forte gauge. Heavy attack. Detonate. Hold right mouse button and release or left mouse button, releasing the cursors in the frostbite. Use heavy attack. Detonate to pierce through ice thorn, ice prism, or glacier. Hold and then release. Okay. Oh, it's timing based. That's kind of interesting.
Extinguish.
This is my heavy attack. I'm glad it's coming. I'm doing pretty well. I'm just playing a little bit of this before dinner time. Okay. So I made it bigger, so it's easier to do. Holy shiz!
Cycle of corruption.
Okay, now I don't want to leave the domain.
Here comes Encore!
A change of perception.
I just smashed into the ground a bunch. That's so cool.
Woolly's attack!
Commence healing. Lotus pervade.
You're it!
I don't know if I finished this thought. What the flip? I just got on a bike?
Woolly!
Engrave. A change of perception.
Oh.
Stay back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was drawn by Oreo Stock.
No one picks on Encore's friends.
Oh, that's so cute.
This is so much fun!
Like frigid death. Be alert. A change of perception.
Oh.
My oversight. Verity shines. Foolish. Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Well, I can maybe stagger this guy. Let's go. So why can't I like finisher move him? He was staggered. I don't know if I finished this thought, but it's cool that every character, even 4 stars, gets animations, but the 5 stars definitely have cooler animations. Like they're a bit more like intense for sure. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's my persona Emmy. They got a deer fox. All right, let's go Yang Yang. I don't even want to read this stuff. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, monkey. Who's this?
How reliable. Serenade!
Storm, hear my command.
Are you also a furry, Fulfy? I imagine the name kind of gives me the vibe, but
Victory, guide my blade.
How's that for a magic trick? Right back. Bang, 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 bang. Lost in the mist of time.
oh, this guy effing A.
Feel blade. Speeding up. Shape the shapeless.
Bam, 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 bam.
Speeding up.
Count me in.
He like backs up? I'm confused. I don't know what that ability is doing. What just happened? What just happened? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd welcome art. Just make sure we don't want any NSFW stuff. But if you want to do some art, for sure. We actually we have a Discord if you draw anything of Immy. If you wanted to join that, you could post it there, and I'd love to show it on stream. The new Resident Evil has entered the simulation training. I don't know why I read that this time. This is the girl who I got. That's like Hu Tao, right? Recover Forte gauge for resident skill on hit. Hold basic attack to cast enhanced heavy attack on recover HP. If Forte gauge is no less than half. Okay, so it's above half. Maybe I should read this. It's not that hard to understand. I feel like I'm getting it more. So the Forte gauge is like a separate resource bar that I gradually gain. And then Forte gauge is about 50%. Hold. Okay, I'll hold both my mouse left click buttons. Dodge counter, EE.
May the moonlight
Are these just my
test
combos?
steadfast will.
Bop bop EE. Bop 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 EEE. Okay. And then let's see.
Surrender your stuff.
Why is she saying ow? Oh, it's her. I think it's the enemy saying ow. Bop bop E E E. Bop bop E E E. How much HP do I recover? Decent enough.
No mercy.
I can definitely see why this character is hard to play, though.
Let's get this over with. Refuse judgment.
Yeah. You really gotta know her combo as well, because if you waste HP, you're done for.
Refuse.
She doesn't recover that much HP.
Eradicate.
I like her vibes for sure. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I actually wouldn't be that bad if you had a healer on your team. Oh! Okay.
Judgment.
I do have Baiji here.
Endless reverberation.
Repose. Harmonize. Eradicate.
I thought that was an attack he was doing, not like a buff to himself. I'm sure I just wasn't using her correctly. Yeah, I can check DMs real quick. Alrighty. Alrighty. I don't know how I felt about her, honestly. I feel like for the risk that she has with the health, I feel like her damage wasn't anywhere near as good as the other characters. Maybe I probably just wasn't using her right. That's almost certainly the issue, but I feel like I wasn't doing much damage with her. Like, it took me much longer to do that one than the other ones. I like her vibes though.
Jelly funny? I choose you.
She's a really strong DPS. Yeah, I imagine I just wasn't playing her correctly. Like it seemed like she didn't have that many combos. Hold on, where did you? I'm actually curious. Where do you go for the like the tutorial thing? Oh, go back out. No friend. Search by UID to add a friend. Back out again? Oh. Okay. Oh, I'll do it later. These textures are very crunchy on the environment.
3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Gives me like Pokemon Scarlet Violet vibes. The textures on the environment.
Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
I like a little bit of spice in my noodles. It's just the
Looks
way I
like
like.
Fleischer's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No wait.
No, I am noticing. I feel
Since
like it
you're
is
the
only her.
subject of that research,
Like, I feel like it is only
we
Yang
could
Yang.
use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the academy's entrance.
But why,
and
though?
with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijir leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's just. I can't tell. We need to like. The reason I heard it with Yang Yang was because like it was like she said it like 4 times in quick succession. I feel like I need to hear it like close together. That could be. That could be.
By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
Okay, have we
Plan of action, Rover.
have we solved the sundial? I mean, we know what the pro is. What does that mean? We haven't opened the sundial, have we? There's still the thing inside of it. I have other plans. People to screw. Look into the mangosteen first.
We got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor?
Let's
Do you
leave the
think
city.
the token is guiding us outside the city?
I don't think that, but tell him about the dream I had.
An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl,
Oh, okay,
An
the
averted
dream at the
etheric
very start of
sea.
the game.
and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. You said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before.
I couldn't find the right
etheric
moment.
sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, It seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Yang Yang is safe
I
with me.
believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
I'm itching for some combat. I need some combat.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use
Oh,
them
no.
too.
Pet items.
If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
C to increase Resonators' level to overcome the upcoming challenges. Select Yang Yang. Oh, but I want to level up Yang Yang. We got Ascension mats now. Let's go. How much stuff do I have? I don't have that much. I feel like I shouldn't just be willy-nilly leveling people up, but I guess leveling up to 20 is not that bad. Extra weapon experience? I'm assuming that means Resonator experience, not weapon experience, but... Okay, so it's like Genshin, yeah, I mean... I remember in Genshin there was like a big problem where you would run out of materials. For leveling up, if you like tried to go hard on everybody, but let's see. Level up. Do those three for now.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. Was that supposed to go somewhere? They said I could go somewhere to get something, but they didn't tell me where it was. Wait, simulation training. Maybe this is where I go?
Yang Yang, did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
I don't know if I want to, actually. Simulation training. Arrive at the... Wait, I pressed the wrong thing. H. Simulation training ground. A simulation training ground located in Jinsho. Complete the trials to obtain necessary materials for Resonator upgrade and development. Oh. Increase Soul 3 phase to unlock more rewarding trials. So this is where you go to get your level up materials?
Looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you
Or
sharp.
Ascension materials,
The
I should say?
enemies won't go easy on you out there.
Enter simulation training. Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed looking at this. Okay, so this is using wave plate. Okay, leveled up materials. Okay. Energy core. Is this what you were talking about or no? Like is this the simulation thing you were talking about or no? No? Okay. Goodbye.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your voice line, Yang Yang.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfolk Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Okay.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again.
I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone.
I thought the little Dow was on her
I
earrings. So cute.
promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Baron's base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please
APAB.
let me through. I promise you, so I've
That's
gotta
not. I
give it
shouldn't
my
say.
all.
I was gonna say Arab. All rangers are bastards, but
I understand your concern.
I don't know
I
about
don't
that
wanna
one.
be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen.
Something about her face animation is
Nobody
not quite
knows when
right.
the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
This guy's voice sounds familiar.
Your access pass has been verified.
Sounds very familiar.
Just you two?
The monk over there is coming with us.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Are you a disciple of Fedora guy? I'll kill you.
I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Please.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Was he supposed to say that out loud? I feel like he was thinking that in his mind. The parentheses here. Master Xinshin.
Sure.
Which you already did that. Are you doing it
So
again? I was
you're
here.
looking for the
Weren't you-
relative
wasn't
of
I?
a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland? Mm-hmm, exactly.
You know anything about the
This
mangosteen?
mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
How do you know that?
One more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil.
Where are
I grew
you
up
from?
in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn.
Got it.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Let's go together.
Of course.
Do I actually have her? No. It is not to join your party. Oh. Up. Even gives you like the bird. If you kill the bird. Wow. She's a 5-star? Effed up. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Poor guy. Dope.
Speeding up.
Oh, you can. That's kind of actually kind of cool.
Synchronization. Speeding up.
You can actually see like NPCs fighting. Well, what are these things? Wait, those aren't tacit discords. Those are just people. I just killed somebody.
There has to be more, right?
What are you doing? This is official ranger business. Power Rangers assemble. Throw them in jail. Hold F to collect all. That's also a nice little quality of life thing. I imagine that Genshin's probably gonna steal most of these ideas, which is an ironic parasitic relationship between the two of these games. Cow.
Let me be your blade.
What am I looking at?
Synchronization.
I choose the form of tacit discord. Oh, you're still alive. I like how you get your artifacts from just fighting enemies. I prefer that over like going to dungeons and doing the same dungeon over and over again. Like that, I very much doubt Genshin is going to take, because that's like a paradigm shift to what they do currently. But I think it's a much better system. It's so just unfun to grind for items in the exact same dungeon with the exact same enemies, using the exact same characters. I mean, honestly, that seems like the best of both worlds, right? Like you could do it in the artifact, like the you know, I forget what they're called in Genshin, but like the, you know, tacit field equivalent in Genshin, right? The space where you go to farm, or you could just get them by killing enemies, right? Like that would be nice as like a secondary. As like at some point, there's pretty little reason to kill enemies short of like grinding level up materials. It'd be cool if you, like, as you're grinding level up materials, you also get to grind for artifacts. But the problem is that they base their game and the usage of resin around the idea of you needing to spend resin on grinding artifacts directly. So I don't know if they're ever going to do that.
Synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Yoink.
Going against wind.
I'm gonna kill some people. Wait, why didn't I go into I didn't go into melee form? I was in melee form? Oh, I just didn't even notice. When I have horns, it's so cute, dude. I love this character. Dude, but can I ouch your big Genshin purchase that you made the one time? I think it's funny.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang, rider of the Midnight Rangers.
Sheepy really wanted Nahida. They actually got Nahida. They have 2 Genshin accounts. They got Nahida just by chance on one of their accounts. And they tried to use all of their pulls on their other account to get Nahida, which is the one that they were like primarily using now, because they On their first account, they were really struggling to get through content because their team sucked and they couldn't really level up and get anything. But so they invested into Noelle as like a main DPS, but unless you have like C6 Noelle, she's not very good as a DPS. Anyway, their second account, they really wanted to get Nahida. I think you used up like all your special pulls, you failed the 50-50, and then just in sheer desperation, you spent $100 to get enough pulls to get you Nahida. Insane. And then you never played that account anymore. Yang showed her Midnight Ranger's badge, and Jianqin asked him about Xiuhuan.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Okay, again, the dialogue options are so weird here. Like, what does this mean? Like, Master Xinqian. This is like a sentence.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Comrade. I mean, it's made in China, so like I'm not super surprised. Open the utility menu. Sensor. What the F is this? Oh, interesting. Okay, but why do I need this though? I have a marker showing me where it is. Okay, I guess there's one here. Okay. Wait, is there? No, what is that?
Leave me alone.
Whoa. Okay. I have to destroy all of these and then it'll open up? Yes, those 2 are empty. So, okay, similar to the Genshin puzzle like this. There we go.
Finders keepers. Woolies, let's race.
Finders keepers. What's this? Okay. I don't know why that was glowing especially, but...
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
Gonna have to kill him.
They don't look like soldiers.
Right, I'm gonna have to kill him. Oh, this is going to the beacon. What was the point of following the path then? I guess to show you that that's how it works.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Stop lying. I saw it.
About this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Something's fishy about them. Like, yeah, dude, they just said they needed to run. Of course something's fishy about them.
I can't move. So hungry.
Kill him.
Please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
This face is like
What
so
happened?
like uncomfortable,
Do you
like
need
cringe.
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts.
Yeah, steal private property.
There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads.
Okay, but actually though, yeah,
here's some
don't steal
money.
public property.
This
Steal
should be
private
enough for
property
you
if
to
you're gonna
reach the
steal.
city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey!
Public
you!
property is like
Come
stuff
over
owned
and
by the
say
government.
Thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons
It's public
none.
because it's sort of owned by all of us in a way. It's paid for through our taxes. Hey, what are you doing with that knife?
Watch out!
Kill him. He possessed? What is it? Why is he doing this?
A tough nut, ain't you?
What?
I
Why?
just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all.
Okay. imagine, dude.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack
Maybe
us
I will.
when I already
What did you do
gave
that
you
for?
Food and funds. Do you have other mouths to feed aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Okay, come on, guys. This is like animation 101. Why are these mirrored? Come on, you don't want any twinning. Just like delay the animations a little bit. Who are you?
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then
The
we
way
ran
you
out of
say
food
with
and
this says
cash
thing,
halfway.
locked up.
So we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
No,
Wait,
shouldn't give them more.
what I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes
More.
with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't
Yeah, give them the
understand,
bare
girl.
minimum.
You don't make money very easily at a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
This twinning is so
I
distracting.
came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands.
Is this a word, seclusive? I mean, I know what it would mean, but is that actually a word though?
If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No,
Kill
I
him.
wasn't trying to. Wait. Please put that down.
Ugh, quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Huh,
Is this the
interesting.
only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really?
Bumped
Then
right
why
into
does
it.
that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
Why does this guy sound like Danny DeVito? I'm just realizing what he sounds like.
I see.
You want an egg in this trying time?
The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Do I have knowledge on how to fix beacons? That seems fairly complicated. trial resonator left the party? What did that mean? Oh, shiz. Actually a puzzle? I mean, it's like a child's puzzle, but like... Genshin would never, dude. I mean, there's games just like that. There's like, interparallel perception. I'm assuming this is like a... Yeah. This is like a... Yeah. Like a grinding place where you can spend your points to get stuff. Domains, that's what they're called. Domains, that's what they're called in Genshin.
Let's race.
Cooking. Food can provide various buffs for resonators. I didn't expect there to be food for some reason. I know I've been getting meat, but the world of change by cooking. Right. Okay, I get it. I guess this is buffs. Get 50% more materials, increases HP. Okay, so it's all buffs versus the other items that I made, which are healing items. Okay. Oh shiz.
You're it, dummy funny. I choose you.
Speeding up. Synchronization.
Hey,
I want the wolf echo. Can I get the wolf echo, please?
Woolly's attack.
Woolly's attack. Yes. Hog. Come to me. Resonators. Gib wolf. Now turn into a havoc dread main to launch tail strikes, dealing havoc damage. Let's go. I'm gonna give this thing to Verinia. Is that her name? Verena. New echo unlocked. This.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
A dragon's treasure, huh? I don't know what that did, but I'll take it. Is there gonna be like stuff like, is there like a thing like in Genshin where like you have to collect like like the monoculuses, you know? Okay, that's what I just collected? Okay. What is this? That's kind of sick. Has to be at the same time. Oh wait, I know what I have to do. Give me this. I thought this was gonna kill me. This thing is cool. I like this a lot. What is it? What is this thing? Let's go check it out. Oh, okay.
This is so much fun. The fruit of evolution. No one picks on Encore's friends. Ha! Here comes Encore. Leave me alone.
So I can't stop that animation partway through. That's good to know. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Luminous energy. Leave that away. Leave me alone. Leave it to me.
Don't really know how to use her special. Or her heavy attack, I should say. Carapace. You should use it before you switch to someone else. Oh, can you switch to somebody else while it's happening? Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, I was like, I just have to stand here? This kind of sucks. I've got this feeling that I'm gonna start getting tasked with doing bosses on Sheepy's account.
Bullies, let's race.
Damn, lizard.
The thorns are blocking our path.
I'm not trying to say you're bad.
Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Like a sword, perhaps. Lots of resources around. Where did you come from? These guys are exiles, I think is what they call themselves.
Bullies, let's race.
I just love collecting things. Use levitator to burn off thorn. Okay, this thing, yeah, okay. Be gone, thought. Thank God it didn't activate the effing the fire on the grass. You know, that would have been terrible. Oh, okay. Imagine being Genshin. I'm not loving the way it whips my camera around for some of these things.
There has to be more, right?
Yeah. Like it feels like it keeps like I know why it's doing it. Like it keeps trying to like point me in the right direction or something, but like it's just like let me just find it myself. Like it feels so weird for the camera. Like I'm looking here, then it's like, did you see this over here?
Bullies, let's race.
Master Tianxing, are you all right?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Doesn't look too bad right now. Oh, I wanted to look at that. Let me look at that new Echo I got. Carapace. Ooh, I don't like that. Dealing arrow damage, huh? So this guy deals havoc damage. So I want to have other havoc guys on. Oh, that's not what yet. No, this is havoc. Yeah, this is havoc. Yeah. Well, okay, but for this guy, I want other ones. But I want fusion. Which one's fusion? Red is fusion, purple is havoc. Oh, is this guy just called Havoc Dreadman and he's not actually havoc? This is red, so this is what I want, right? Molten Rift. Cheapy's head and hands trying to explain this to me. I'm a 5-year-old. gotta stop soon and get some
I know
dinner.
another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need.
This is me with like accents in my world. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna make an accent up while I'm here.
I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move, move. What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
This one needs to slow down a minute, dude. Yang showed her Midnight Rangers badge. Oh, she is part of the Midnight Rangers.
Excuse me, one moment, please.
I thought only Chiche was, or
This chest holds
are all of them in the Midnight Rangers?
If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision.
I guess she just have the hat. I guess that should have
An
been
outrider.
obvious.
So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help.
There's like, this is actually really good voice acting. There's like actual like desperation in her voice, like the speed with which she's speaking and the
sorry,
intensity.
Have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What are overclocked? That was mentioned in the report too. What's an
What exactly
overclocked
do you need us to
resonator?
do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds.
Sure, leave it to
Thank you.
us.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
And that
Supplies,
performance definitely
medical
implies
care,
that.
Equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
Why don't you have to wear the regulation outfit,
So
Yang Yang?
this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of
She's
this.
special.
It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check on them. Why are you still here?
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay.
You don't seem
fine.
okay.
I'll go find a medic.
I brought the medic over. That wasn't me. Oh, they actually have them dirtied up a little bit. What are you doing here? That's not. Is that the same person? That kind of looks like the same person. Gonna be real. Is this not a medic standing right here already?
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
My brother, you are currently on a stretcher, laid out.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Now is not the time for bravado.
That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Interesting.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not hearing the same like weird like awkwardness around these names. Maybe
I've heard from
because they're not
veterans that
important.
soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are our heroes.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time.
Yeah, yeah, we did a lot.
Now
I
that
understand.
they're all safe,
Can you pay
you
me
should go
for
and
it?
take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
I want to
Here
talk to
are
the
some
quartermaster
recipes
too.
for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Could you imagine? You have like somebody like bleeding out on the floor, and it's like, give them a dietary supplement. The fiber will help their bowel movements.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
That's definitely a Chinese influence thing. Like, 'cause there's a lot of like natural remedies in China. I was kind of hoping this wouldn't be that long of a detour. I kind of want to go get the I forget what the big thing's called, but the big guy over here.
Woolies, let's race!
Is that a monster? Yeah, exactly.
This is so much fun! Precipitous synchronizing. Let the winds roar. Blue. Photosynthesis. Leave me alone.
Okay, I see. Okay, I get it. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I got horns for a minute. How long does this last? Yeah, I just forgot. I started doing it. I'm like, why can't I move? And then I'm like, oh wait, I can leave. Wouldn't it be funny if I just touched that fence and I just get electrocuted? Like, oh no, Rover.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Nice. One thing I would be surprised if Genshin doesn't take is the wait, how do you swap between the things? I can't. I don't think I have the ability to open that yet. I wouldn't be surprised if Genshin steals the idea of like out of combat sprint, because that's pretty smart, and it wouldn't be like a huge shake up to the game, I don't think. Although it would make there are a few like character abilities that would make it a little bit less desirable, because every character has the passive in Genshin. So it might make a couple of character passives related to sprint consumption a little bit less appealing, but frankly it's annoying to have like an exploration team anyway. So I don't think it would make anybody upset. And nobody's pulling for Venti for like the increased travel stamina anyway. I don't know, it's probably not the case, but I feel like Yang Yang is a little bit faster. Like objectively that makes sense because she's taller. But I'm not sure if I'm just thinking it or if it's actually the case. She is faster? Okay. I mean, it does objectively make sense. You just have longer legs. I feel like a child running when I'm using Echo. Insert gourd here. Nice. Withering frontline. I'll say I really do like the lore of this world quite a bit. Like this constant, incessant, never-ending battle against these like monsters coming from who knows where. Cheap, are you hungry? Because I'm kind of hungry. Yeah. I think we're gonna stop here for now, folks, right before we get to this quest here. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid real quick. Stream. Let's go to just chatting. Jay chatting on Cedar Rapids. Nah, it's okay. Is it just us today? Is there no one else in chat? Okay, I'll just end the stream then. I don't want to raid with just one person. That's kind of weird. But I will talk to y'all later. If anybody is sticking around, I'll talk to y'all later. I hope that you have a nice rest of your night. Catch y'all later. See ya.